Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank each and every one of y'all for clicking on the video. Well, today they are going to be showing up to fix the shed. As we showed y'all before, it ain't the company's fault. Well, I mean, everybody has employees. Sometimes employees don't put all their effort into it when it doesn't go to them or they don't get something out of it. And we showed y'all in the video footage, what our concerns were. Crandall, pointed out a lot, which this end over here is bowed out. And I'm not dissing the company at all because I called them and told them, and they immediately set up an appointment to get everything out here. It's just little things like this. The window sill's leaking there. You can see daylight up in the corner. And I'm just real thankful. And there's several windows like that, and I'm real thankful they're coming out here to fix it. So props to them for standing behind their work, and they're going to fix the mess up. But I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bow through here, which I didn't understand why at first, but I do now because Crandall was showing me the water comes through here and it kind of bows it out. Which, we could do it ourselves, but I would rather them come out here and do it. That way it's under warranty. And like I said, they stood behind their work. So he called me just a little bit ago and he said he's about 20 minutes out. So I don't know how many windows they're going to rip out or what they're going to do. But and I don't know how much we'll record of it, but we'll try to get some of it. And I'm going to stress to them once again, I'm not dishing them. I give them more props for coming out here and fixing the mess up that the employees have done. Here's the deal. It's when you have employees, it's hard to run a business when they don't, put their full effort in it. And I totally understand. So anyways, while I'm waiting on them to show up, as y'all can see, the trampoline is complete. I don't know if we've already put that in this video or if it's going to go in this video. I don't know if we've already put it in a video or if it's going to go in this video. So what I'm doing is finishing up on some the actual shop here. I've got some time. And I got a little bit of time today, but I don't have a bunch of time to start a big project. So we're just doing a little bit as we go. And it looks like Stephanie and Leighton's actually getting stuff out of the camper here, or the storage trailer, and they're moving some stuff into the camper, switching some things out just because we can't hold very much stuff in there. But one thing I was going to talk about, I did hurt my finger on the fence, and yes, probably should have had gloves on and it wouldn't have been as bad. But, to address a few things is, here's the deal. I've just never wore gloves. I mean, I wasn't raised up to wear gloves. I was just taught, if your hands are rough, you're a working man. And, accidents are going to happen. I mean, that's just part of it. I mean, it did cut it pretty good, but that's just kind of part of it. Everybody, just going over some of the comments because I finally quit reading them because they just repeat. Some of them was saying, Stephanie's sitting there recording. Why didn't she help? I asked her to record because here's the deal. If you depend on everyone and you get in a live situation, I mean, I would rather already have that kind of training or whatever, but that's just part of it. I asked her to film and ain't nothing she's done. I've seen several of y'all's comments say that, she needs to help out. Well, here's the deal. We don't film 100% of the stuff we do out here at the farm. And for the ones that say that kind of stuff, shame on you, because you have no clue what she does to provide for our family. She is an amazing woman, and she does so much around here that does not get recognized as a housewife, a mom, a wife, things like that. So those comments right there kind of upset me, just because she's always been kind to everyone and has never said anything negative or anything to anyone. And those kind of comments, just I'm not going to tolerate. I'm going to say something about. That's just part of it. You know, she's got her own channel. She records, or I'll go out and record for her. So I know a little bit of this I'm rambling on. I don't know if I'll put it in there. I'm just kind of disappointed in some of the comments. And some people, I think they just get on here to find the negative, to go ahead and try to point it out, which that's perfectly fine. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. There's only one person perfect, and he's the only one that will be perfect. So we're new to a lot of this, so you know, we're learning as we go. We get information from y'all and our friends as well. So anyways, I'm gonna get off of this, and I'm gonna get back over here to cutting and trying to finish up on the shed. Anyways, I will say though, I am kind of proud of myself on this, but over here I made a mistake, and I started on this end with the actual plywood, and I ended up with a little hole here. So I didn't want to have to start over and have to recut it. Well, I come up with this board here, and this was, I needed something like this, and this was just like this on the end. Well, I figured out, I got on the table saw, and I made my own little grooves to make it fit in. So, hey, I'm learning. I went through watching some videos, and there you can learn all kinds of stuff on YouTube. So. See if this will fit. Well, it'd be 18 3/4 on this side, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because you cut that one 18 3/4. Brother.
And then we will come back and we'll paint this the same color as that when we get our new one.
Last piece. For now.
Last piece, yep.
Finally.
And I don't know why these just didn't line up properly. They're close, but not all the way. But I think it'll be harder to tell when you put the strips up there. Unless this is from different wood. All right, guys, so they have arrived to work on the building. Me and the gentleman that's coming here to fix it has walked through and went through, and I showed him the window sills that were leaking, and he actually brought the materials down to fix the window sills. He kind of explained to me that this was one of their first buildings after they bought the quality, a business named Quality. So they kind of ran them together, and this is one of their first buildings, which I'm perfectly satisfied with the building. I just, as long as it don't leak, we'll be good. So he's going to go in and start that. Like I say, I don't know how much I'll record. If I'll record any of it, I may record it afterwards and kind of walk through and talk to you about it. He also brought some touch-up paint and said there is some extra if I had a container to put it in, so we can do that as well. So that'd be good. We always have touch-up paint for it. And then after he gets the window seals and everything actually sealed off, that's when we're going to go ahead and jack it up and put the blocks underneath. I know there's several comments, people asking about the blocks. That's what it is. So anyways, we're going to let him get to it. This is the front of it. It's a 12 by 32. It's got 8 windows in it. This is to the right of when you walk in. And this is the other end. This is the back side of it. And here's the last end. All right, guys, I had to go to work yesterday while they were still here working on the building. And I'm hoping, I come home last night and I actually looked at the window sills and stuff, and I'm actually hoping they are coming back, but I can tell you right now, I don't like the paint. I guess they told me that it needed more nails, that they did not nail the plywood up to the studs, so they come through with more nails. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. No, no. I'm just going to talk to them, and they're going to have to replace it. I'm going to get a different building. I'm not going to pay this much money for a building. And look, good God. No. And you can see where this one here, I said that was bowed out because of the, it had water leaking inside. It looks like they just went through and put a lot more nails through there. I mean, that don't even match, guys. That is crazy. Lord, I sure hope they show up today. Which I haven't been able to talk to Stephanie or anybody. But wow. That is crazy. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna be getting on the phone. I just woke up and come out and take a look at it, and that ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna be getting on the phone, or wait till Stephanie wakes up and see what they told him before, or told her before they left. No, that ain't gonna cut it at all. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll see what happens. I just want to show everyone that I have completed the shop. I don't know how much footage Steph got, but I worked on it the last 3 days when I got up in the morning time and finally completed it. I know it had been needing it for some time, and so we got this side done. We got to come back and we're going to wash it off just because we're going to paint it the same color as the tiny shed, but and then I also got to get up there and cut those little bitty pieces of plastic off. but it is complete. We got to put some of the trim around it, and we're going to paint it similar to the same color as the tiny shed or tiny cabin. I will say that we are having this tiny shed returned. So anyways, it's a little bit dark in here. We're putting everything in here because it's fixing to rain. But I don't know how much we got in the other video footages, but we are actually having them pick up the tiny shed. The contractor came out to do some work the other day, and
there's a lot of damage.
There's just a lot of little things that are wrong, and then go to matching up the paint, and it did not look right. And then you kind of start looking around the shed, and you can see the different where they touched up paint and it doesn't blend in, and it was just, I don't know. And I spoke with the owner or the manager, and he got all the measurements and stuff. I sent him a video, so it sounds like they're going to build us a new one, but I'm waiting to hear back from him Tuesday. So hopefully we will hear something Tuesday. But I just kind of come in, and I guess he was supposed to come back the next
Yeah,
day.
he was supposed to come back around 7 to 8 is what he said the next day, and he never came back.
Unfortunately, he did not come back, which it kind of ruined Steph's day, because we kept her out here hoping he would show up, because he actually texted, but he did not. So once I got home that morning, I woke up and walked around to see what it looked like. And there's just some little things that probably ain't big deals. So one of the things I noticed immediately, this was the part that was warped through here. He said it was not from the water. He said they forgot to nail the plywood into the studs. So I come through and started looking at the stuff he had done, and I guess he missed several of the studs.
That was just recently. That was this guy, wasn't it?
Yes. So I'm assuming, like I said, it was.
There's nails in here.
Yeah.
There's shit in there.
Well, I guess the contractor guy that came out here, he thought he was punching the nail gun through here, and I guess he thought the 2x4 was right here, because it's in a straight line. It's just not where the 2x4 is.
Right.
And you can tell. I mean, it's right next to the window, so I don't understand why he went so far.
And it's right here.
And like I say, is one of the window sills that, he went through and he did take out the window sills, and he fixed them to where there wasn't any daylight. Well, I'll say that there's still some right there. But it's very well possible that he did not come, because they are just going to pick up the building and bring us another one. But still, if that's the case, I wished he would have notified us, so Steph wouldn't have stayed home all morning.
Yeah, I had things to do, and I just put them off.
Because even, as you come outside, you can see that the paint is darker in spots. And then he brought some stain and he put it on there, but unfortunately it did not match. And that's when I decided just to go ahead and contact them and see if we could just get a new windowsill. I think Steph's already put some of this in her video, but like I say, it's over here.
It's not the same color. And he said he doesn't think it's the right color, but when he came back and talked to me later that day, he said, because he went and took a break to kind of let it dry a little bit, he said it looked the right color. And I'm like, how do you think that's the right color?
Yeah, it's a long ways off, so I don't know. But this was the end that was bowed out. I guess with them putting it up there like that, it's not bowed out no more. But while I was talking to him, the more I got to looking at things, this end down here was cracked, and I know a lot of that, and it was damaged up here, which that was that was like that when we got it, but I know a lot of it was we was just excited, and I really didn't know until I talked to Crandall, you know, what it should have looked like, and you know, getting advice from other people. But like I say, you can tell that ain't the right color. But I'm not bashing the company. It sounds like they're going to make it right with me. So we just cross our fingers, and hopefully we will be getting a new shed here soon. It's going to be identical. I almost told them to go ahead and leave out some windows, but you know, I was like, no.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and, you know, we should have had them make it just with a single door.
Yeah, since we're gonna go ahead and.
But if we do that, then we can't put the
But
bed
yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the
double down.
having the option to open both, because when it's actually leveled, they'll open good.
Yeah, but when you go to, okay.
I mean, you can still block it off if
Yeah.
you're not going to use it. But I
Oh.
like, because putting the washer and dryer in, it's going to be easier having the 2 doors.
Yeah. So, guys, let's just hope everything works out right. I feel that it is, and I'm not bashing them. And this has got nothing to do with the people that we bought this building from. I have nothing bad to say about anyone. The people that we bought the building from, they just sell the product. They were so kind. They came out here. It was amazing. So please do not think it's nobody's fault. This is one of their first buildings. They're going to make it right. So no bad comments, no anything like that. We don't want that. So anyways, let's get back up here to the water line.